Hi, I'm Scott Kuboff, a personal injury attorney with the law firm of Ibold and O'Brien. I help my clients recover money for their injuries, harms, and losses on Ohio's roadways. If you watched my prior video on full coverage, you'll know that I recommend everyone have an uninsured, underinsured policy on their auto insurance. An uninsured policy will protect you if there is no insurance coverage for the individual that caused the collision. Uninsured claims arise if a vehicle runs you off the road, if there is a hit skip, if there is a lapse of coverage. So the person has insurance, however, they didn't pay their premiums. And so that's what we call a lapse of coverage, and the insurance company will not cover the claim. It can also arise in situations where a person has a personal auto policy but is engaged in some type of commercial activity, and there's an exclusion in coverage in that circumstance. So if you were to have an uninsured policy, it would come and respond to your injuries, harms, and losses in that situation. An underinsured policy responds if the tort feaser doesn't have enough insurance. In Ohio, the state minimum for liability insurance is $25,000. If you sustained a fracture as a result of a motor vehicle collision and required any type of treatment following thereafter, it's very likely the value of your case would exceed the state minimum coverage. If the tortfeasor only had $25,000 and you did not have any underinsured coverage, the most you could ever hope to recover would be the policy limits of the tortfeasor. If, however, you had a $100,000 underinsured policy, you could then make a claim against your own insurance for the balance. So in that case, it would be an additional $75,000 up to the policy limit. Again, my recommendation for everybody is to have uninsured, underinsured coverage on their auto insurance. And my recommendation is to have a minimum of $300,000. If you have a question, by all means, feel free to reach out. My phone number is 440-285-3511, or you can send me an email, scott@iboldobrien.com.